It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. His spellbinding romantic voice brought him worldwide fame with just one song.
Be my love, for no one else can end this yearning, this need that you...
Mario Lanza is considered by some music purists to be the most romantic singer to have ever lived, selling over 50 million records and starring in 5 major movies. Born Alfredo Arnold Cocoza in Philadelphia on January 31st, 1921, he was exposed to classical singing at an early age by his parents. Lanza began studying to be a professional singer at the age of 16. After appearing at the Hollywood Bowl, he signed a 7-year film contract with MGM head Louis B. Mayer, who saw his performance and was impressed by his singing. Lanza had sung only 2 performances of an opera. The following year, however, he sang the role of Pinkerton in Puccini's Madama Butterfly in New Orleans. His film debut for MGM was in 1949's That Midnight Kiss with Katherine Grayson and Ethel Barrymore. A year later, in The Toast of New Orleans, his featured popular song, which we just heard a while ago, became his first million-selling hit. In 1951, Lanza earned rave reviews for his portrayal of tenor Enrico Caruso, his idol, in the biopic The Great Caruso, which produced another million-seller with The Loveliest Night of the Year, a song which used the melody of Sorbet las Olas. The Great Caruso was the 11th top-grossing film that year. The title song of his next film, Because You're Mine, was his final million-selling hit record. The song went on to receive an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Song. Lanza was the first RCA Victor Red Seal artist to win a Gold Record Award and the first artist to sell 2.5 million albums. He was a big inspiration to fellow RCA Victor recording star Elvis Presley, who recorded an English translation of O Sole Mio, which was popularized by Lanza, called It's Now or Never, which went on to become one of Presley's all-time best-selling songs. After recording the soundtrack for his next film, The Student Prince, the often temperamental Lanza embarked upon a protracted battle with studio head Doris Sherry, arising from artistic differences with director Curtis Bernhardt, and was eventually dismissed by MGM. During most of his film career, Mario Lanza suffered from addictions to overeating and alcohol, which had a serious effect on his health and his relationships with directors, producers, and occasionally other cast members. He made 3 more films before dying of an apparent pulmonary embolism at the age of 38. On October 7, 1959. No autopsy was performed. He was survived by his wife, the former Betty Hicks, and 4 children. Devastated by her husband's death, Betty died 5 months later of a drug overdose. At the time of his death, Mario Lanza was still considered the most famous tenor in the world. Author Eleanor Kimmel said that Lanza blazed like a meteor whose light lasts a brief moment in time. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.